Hello, hello, Travis here. I am back for a new review for the new project from Ray. So Ray has released a new project. Um, Ray is someone that I have really enjoyed. She is one of the she is someone from England that has really found her way now in the mainstream finally. Like, she's gone through so much problems with her record label and all this, and um just this whole thing. And because she felt like they were kind of like, hey, we're shelving her some. And to be fair, they kind of were. And which is so crazy because she is very talented. She really is. She has great vocals. She can truly sing. She's very talented. She has great production and all that. She's very talented. Her first project, which was her previous project, My 21st Century Blues, that project was an incredible project, incredible debut. Um, it truly was a masterclass of who she is and what she has to offer. Um, so I was very excited when she said she was releasing a brand new one. And now here we are. Um, this project to me was okay. Um, my whole thoughts on this project is like, I felt like this project was a soundtrack. That is what this project felt like. It felt like a 17 track long soundtrack project for a film or a score for a play or something. That is what this felt like. Um, Now, the reason why I say this project is okay is because while I enjoyed the cinematic experience, I do enjoy the fact that the production throughout this project felt like a film or a score or something. That is what it felt like, and I enjoyed that. It truly did. And it was a prime example to me, is why I say this, is when I saw the track where she collabed with Hans Zimmer, Click Clack Symphony, which, by the way, that song is very great. I enjoyed that song a whole lot. That's probably my favorite track here. Um, but um, so when I saw she was collabing with Hans Zimmer, yeah, I was like, yeah, this is a score to a film or to a play or something. That is what this felt like, and kind of the way the project was sequenced kind of felt like that. So I enjoyed that. I thought it was very cool, and I thought the production was sequenced though in a very great way, where it truly showed that. Um, Now, the part that I think I had a critique with was not the production, not the cinematic experience, because all of that was great. The part I had a problem with was Ray herself. While I think her vocals here were still very good, while I think her vocals here still showed out very well here, and I think it actually, like, she showed that a lot here still. So I don't have a problem with that. What I had a critique with for Ray was it felt like the vocals really got kind of shelved to the side here on this project. It kind of got thrown to the side here on this project to kind of show off the whole cinematic experience. That was my problem. And um, to me, for this project to be really great, I would have really enjoyed it if the vocals seemed to kind of like line up and collab well with this very extremely grand production. That is what I would have enjoyed. But to me, it really didn't feel like that. There were a couple tracks where, yeah, she was really going along very well vocally. But to me, it just felt like the production, this grand production, this grand this and that. And then it just felt like here and there we kind of had some good vocals from her. That is what this project felt like. And it's not to say like the vocals were bad, because I enjoyed the vocals here. It's because she's a very talented vocalist. But it just felt like this grand production took the center stage while Raye's vocals kind of got pushed some. And that's what this whole entire project, for the majority of it, felt like. And it was kind of a disappointment, because I enjoyed the theme. Like the whole theme of like trying to find hope through despair, through heartbreak, through despair, being led on by relationships, and just trying to find hope and happiness. That's what this whole theme was. And the way the songs, the production, sequencing from being in this feeling of despair and heartbreak, and kind of being led on, and kind of not exactly sure who she is, trying to find herself, being compared to her, to this and that, and just a feeling of not knowing entirely who she is. And then finding your own happiness, and finding your happiness towards the end of the project. To me personally, I actually enjoyed the last like 3 or 4 tracks a whole lot. I feel like that's where her vocals really started to combine really well with the production. Like Joy, for example, was very good. I enjoyed Things Are Gonna Get Happier. I think that's what it's called. And I really enjoyed the song with Al Green a lot. But those were the tracks that I think really started to kind of stand out a lot more, where the vocals were kind of starting to line up a lot. But the majority of the project, it really just felt like the production was kind of starting to take center stage, and her vocals weren't really able to really shine. Like, you know what I mean? So while the project itself was sequenced very well, the production was great, it just really didn't feel like a good, like, combo with her vocals in the production. And I think that's where I had the problem here with the project. It kind of, it's like I said, it really was set up like a soundtrack for a film, where you play these during certain scenes, and you kind of let it flow during certain scenes. I think that's what this was trying to be set up as, but I don't think it really worked how she thought. So I enjoyed some aspects of this project. Some of the aspects were kind of fell short some here, but she's still a very talented vocalist, very talented producer, very creative. So I am curious to see where she goes from here, because I do think that if she does kind of go back to that kind of like sound she had from the previous album, my 21st Century Blues, I truly do think kind of finding that kind of sound in her, I really do think she can go far. So yeah, so that's kind of my thoughts on the whole project. Y'all comment y'all's down below. How do y'all feel about it? Did y'all enjoy it? Did y'all not? Explain why. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you guys. Thank you. And that's pretty much it. Come subscribe, come join, come like and share, all that great stuff. There's great stuff to come. So come help my channel grow. It means a lot. So thank you guys. Have a great night. Stay happy, stay safe, stay all that great stuff. And I'll see you guys soon. And goodbye.